Okay, so let's see if I can do a short little video on this SP300 karaoke speaker. Karaoke speaker. This thing can be used for just about any kind of speaker that you can possibly think of. Whether it's just a boom box, you can run all types of sound into this thing or out of it. I love this thing, man. I do. And you know what? This is clean family fun here. This is something that you definitely need to have in your house. Whether you have children in your house or adults, doesn't matter. This is something you definitely need. You know why you need this when you have the adult children in there? Because you don't have to yell at them. You can just talk into the microphone, turn the speaker up, and that'll get their attention, I promise. They'll get their heads out of those phones. Anywho, so this is I'm sure all of this is on the Amazon webpage. So you have a 3.5 millimeter auxiliary jack that is provided with the unit. One end goes into here, one end goes in, so it's input. One end goes into the, in my case, I buy phones that still have 3.5 millimeter jacks. I won't buy a phone unless it has it. It's not going to happen. Bluetooth eats up your battery. So if you're running Bluetooth, just remember you're going to use more battery power. This is battery operated, which is great. But if you're running with the auxiliaries instead of the other way around, you'll use less battery. These two items here show which microphone is being used. This item here is your SD card. That would be input, whatever sound you have. Some people call it a TF card. I think it's listed as a TF card on there. The other thing you've got here is your USB. So go back to you can put a horde of music or whatever you want on here for input, because this thing holds 128 gigabyte at least. It might hold more than that. I don't know. But I do know it'll hold 128 gigabyte. Here's your USB cable input. So that is provided. So that's this cable. And it's USB on this side, your normal USB. And it's the USB-C on that side. So in my case, my phones all have the C side, so I can just plug my phone in on the one side of the cable. I can plug the other in here. Bam, I'm running there. This is your juice. So this would be input charging 5 volt into it. And that also is done with that same cable. So there you go. You've got that. Lights. Oh, right here. That's your speaker behind there. That is a metal casing right there. And that speaker does put out some sound, man. It puts out some sound. One is an A and one is a B. That was designated back on the back side with those little blue and green dots, which you're not seeing right now. There's also a blue and green dot on here. What else? Rechargeable, don't forget. It says 3,000 milliamp battery, which is quite a bit. You know, I have no issue with that at all. You have a 4-inch drive speaker. I didn't realize that either. 30 watts, I would say it's pretty close to 30 watts. If it isn't, it's got some good sound to it. Let's turn it on. So it does have an LED bank on it.
Connected.
And it is saying it is connected. I'm not sure. Do I have my Bluetooth on? I'm not sure how it's connected or what it's connected to. Anyway, it'll tell you typically right there whether it's
Bluetooth mode.
Yeah, your mode will be, it'll change from Bluetooth.
Bluetooth mode.
So it's connected to some
Bluetooth mode.
Bluetooth in the house, and it might be my computer over there. But it will also, when you push that, it will say line in. You're not going to understand it, but I'm just going to tell you, it's going to say line in. That's what she's going to say. I'm going to say that was a she because that was a she voice to me. Anyway, so there's your other items that are designated to each button. I forgot what the music original is. I don't remember what that is. That might be the SD card. Your LED has different functions on it. Okay, that turns it off totally. That just turns it on. That must be the basic functioning. Your microphones, heavy duty. That is a metal there. This is hard plastic. You don't want to drop them in water. I highly doubt that they are waterproof. Power on. This blue represents a microphone. Same way with the other microphone. It has a green dot that represents the B, which is designated on the back of the unit. So, that'd be kind of cool, though, if it was on the front of the unit. As to who's doing what. So anyway, so it's on right now. You have some basic functions here. You have a volume button that is available to you through the microphone. You have an echo button. Echo, 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 echo. And you have, we'll turn that off. You have, I forget what that one is there. You can read up on it. And then you have some different features that are just built into the microphone. When you push this one, what does it do? What does it do? What does it do? How about that one? How about that one? It seems like it's getting a little deeper. And what about that one? Okay, so that one gives you a helium rush. That's a helium rush. Yeah, you're going to love playing with that one. What else does it do? Okay, just a little bit off tone from the first one. And this one, yeah, that goes real deep, yeah. And, whoa, man, that one's getting way down low. High, yeah, maybe that's normal. That's normal, yep. All right, I'm back on the normal edge. I think it's like 8 functions. All right, so I turned it off. I didn't turn it off. Okay, so that's off. I tell you what, this is the bomb, folks. Anybody that you know would love one of these things. Even if they don't have any, even if they tell you they don't like it, they're going to love one of these things because of all of the things it does. I mean, seriously. Can you imagine just sitting in the bathtub and just jamming down with one of these dudes? Or, you know, if you like to talk to yourself, like to hear yourself talk, like I do, you know, you just turn it on and just walk around the house. Anyway, listen, I think this is the best gift you could give somebody this season. I'm telling you, this is it, man. Get it. Rechargeable, yeah, I don't know what else I haven't gone over, but I've gone over a long-winded deal here. There it is. I like it. Get it.
Okay, here is one of the microphones, and you could do other things with it. Like you can control your echo, you can the EQ and a voice changer in there as well, and it gets quite loud. I don't even have it really turned up, and it's loud, very loud. You can see there's the other microphone, but it gets loud. You don't want to do that. You don't want feedback, but it gets loud.